Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be disgusted by Rangers' performance. Oh, sorry, I meant to say discussing Rangers' performance at the weekend there. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button and hit the like button as well, and we'll just get straight into this one, guys. So right, Rangers won, Dundee won. Really disappointing again. Actually didn't see the point in doing a video for this one because I've done it so many times over the last couple of seasons, talking about Rangers' poor performance, poor attitude. We're just completely disjointed now, and it seems to be like night and day when we play in Europe, which is really frustrating. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, how can you play like that one week and then play like that against the Scottish teams?" Obviously, Scottish teams play really different to how teams set up against us in Europe, but that's no excuse. Celtic seem to find a way through these sort of teams, these low blocks. We just kind of seem to do it. Numerous times we've just failed at this. That's now, I think it's the first time since 1989, I think, we've not won our opening two games, which is absolutely embarrassing. We've set a new low under Russell Martin, and this video will turn into a kind of bashing of Russell Martin, to be honest. I think he's doing probably his best with the best players he's got. I don't like this system that he's playing, this play out for the back. I think it's just too slow, so lethargic. It's just pass to the centre back and pass to the other centre back, pass it back to the goalkeeper, then pass it to the other centre back, and then pass it to the full back, who's now playing in the centre of midfield for some reason because of this weird inverted system. And then it goes back the way, and it seems to take about 5 or 6, maybe even 7 passes to get to the halfway line. It's just ridiculous. I don't like this this whole thing. We've got God knows how many wingers in the squad now. If you count the likes of Mikey Moore, who can now play, I think he should be registered today at some point. Cortez, who have we got? Finlay Curtis, Gassama, Ant-Man on the other wing. I'm sure there's a couple more wingers we've got that I can't even think about. But we've got all these wingers and we're not using the width. We're coming inside a lot, and we're just kind of passing it across the way, passing it side to side, eventually swinging in these aimless crosses to Dessers, who's in there on his own against two big 6 foot plus big stocky defenders who are going to head it away all day, every day. You could play 3, 4 90-minute games and no score, because all we're doing is just firing into the box, and it's just coming straight back again. It's not good enough, and something needs to change, whether that's personnel, system, management. I don't know, something needs to give, because this isn't fair on fans going paying their money. Obviously, fair enough, I didn't go to games as much because of my work, but there are fans forking out a lot of money to go to these games, and it's no fair that we have to sit and watch this. Through the game, basically, as I said, passing, no real actual penetration. I can't remember many actual shots from us, apart from maybe a couple into the keeper's arms, which were completely harmless. And it was Dundee who were causing problems. They hit the post twice from headers. We didn't heed the warning, and eventually the goal came. I think it was a free kick, came in, and it's headed back over and looped over Jack Butland, and it was just Groundhog Day is the only way I can describe it. We've seen it so many times where we've huffed and puffed and we even laid a glove on the team, and then suddenly they go down the other end and get a goal from a set piece. It's really frustrating, but that's what these teams do. I'm not going to hate on Dundee for their game plan, because they came with a game plan to get a draw, and that's exactly what they've done. And to be honest, they are probably looking at it thinking they've thrown away 3 points, because we were lucky to get a point today. On Saturday there. Really poor. Yeah, so they got the first goal about 7 or 8 minutes after half time, and about 7 or 8 minutes after that, they're clean through and goal again, and Jigga has to chase the guy back. He makes contact with him. It's a straight red. There's no getting away from it. He probably could have ran alongside him and caught up with him, but I think just a little bit of clumsiness and a little bit of inexperience from him. He's caught the back of the back, straight red, no arguments about it. It's definitely a red card. So when we went 1-0 down and then the sending off, I think that's the only thing that really sparked us into life a little bit. And I say into life, I use that term loosely. We started to try a little bit more, and again it was just pump the ball into the box a couple of more times and see if something stuck. I can't even remember any of the wingers getting involved, and I didn't blame them, by the way. It's just the way the game went. They didn't get the ball enough, I think, and when they did, they just didn't have the space, and they didn't probably just didn't play well enough to get beyond Dundee, who were camped in their own box for a lot of the game, which again, I'm not going to slate Dundee for that. That's their game plan. They've come to do that, and they've done it successfully. So it took a big effort for us to muster up a chance, and the only chance we got towards the end of the game was a penalty. Gassama comes in for the left hand side. It's a clumsy challenge again. I think it's very similar to the sending off, where he's not really meant it, but he's clipped the guy. A lot of people saying it's soft and he's dived. Okay, he's made a meal of it, but I don't think he's dived. He's just felt some sort of contact and went down, which is fair play. I'm not going to moan about that. It is probably a little bit luck to get the penalty, and upsets Tavernier, and he put it away. And that was pretty much it, apart from a late Desser's goal, which was ruled offside. As soon as he seen the flag up, he knew he was going to be offside. It's Desser's. He's very rarely onside when it comes to these calls. If it's a tight one, it's usually the fact that he's offside. He's got no awareness whatsoever. So it ended 1-1. I hate to use the word disappointed. It's the only word I can kind of muster just now. It's frustrating more than anything that we've seen this time and time again. We just kind of seem to beat this low block, and teams are going to continue to come here and be successful and get points. I usually pick a man of the match for these. Not going to bother. I can't think of a single person who contributed enough to the game to be worthy of that honour and getting the man of the match. Probably one of their players, to be honest, who Dundee for where it were very well organised and stuff like that. So I'd probably give it to one of their players rather than one of ours. So that's the match review, pretty much done. The recap of the match. I don't know where we go from here. I'm not a big fan of Martin at all. I don't think his system works. Can we chop another manager? Can we sack a manager after 2 matches? Some might think that's a bit extreme, but I don't actually think it is, to be honest with you. If we didn't act quickly, this season's going to get away from us again. We're at a stage now where we're 4 points behind. If we go into the Celtic game, there's a potential that we could be 10 points behind by the end of that game, which is 10 points behind in August is absolutely unacceptable. We can't accept that as fans, so that's why I'm saying, for me, Martin out. It might be a strong opinion, but that's generally what I believe, and I think anybody else coming in here is going to have an absolutely ridiculous job in their hand, because there's too many players who are passengers in this team. Tav gets a lot of slack for it, but he's the guy that scored the 2 goals for us this season in the league games. Nobody else is contributing, and I really don't know what to say after that. So if you've stuck around to the end, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and bye.